managing director at Centerstage Theater.
We're so excited to have you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning into our kickoff live stream. This is one of 2 live stream events that we have happening here. We've got this one today, and then the 24th at 6 p.m. You will also be able to tune in and see a live stream of us from different locations. We're all over the place. So we just wanted to say thank you for being here. We wish we could be with you in person. Don't we, Angela?
We do. We miss you so much. But, you know, as you can see, I mean, Tristan and I can't even see each other because we're socially distanced. I'm up in Seattle. Trista's in Federal Way.
Oh, Tristan, but there are people tuned in, though.
Are there?
There are people. Thank you so much.
Tell me.
Okay,
who?
Well, I'm not very technically savvy, but there's at least, I don't know. Here, look.
Oh.
Okay, well, all right. Jigs up. You got us.
Yeah.
We do have to say that we have been responsible. Angela and I are in each other's COVID circle, as it were. This theater would not have made it as far as it has done so far if we couldn't be constantly interacting. And so we've been very responsibly quarantining ourselves and socially distancing, but not with each other. I actually haven't even seen my children since the beginning of COVID. Just Angela. She's the only one that I've seen. So I miss you, kids. I miss you, honey, babe. I miss you so much. I'll see you soon when this is all past.
Good acting.
But for now, I've got Angela. We're doing great.
So this is a new venture for us,
yes.
And there will probably be glitches.
Yes.
We are not. Well, I mean, we are professionals, so you know, kind of roll with us. We are excited to have you here as we. Sorry, we're having some shenanigans going on stage.
We do want to say that we have to show you a video in just a second of how to register, but I'm going to walk you through some of that real quick right now. We're going to do a video of how to register for our Max Giving website. So you can just watch this. Enjoy.
On our main auction website, celebratecenterstage2020.maxgiving.bid. You'll be able to find this in the email you may have received, the Facebook page, the Facebook invites to both the opening and closing live streams. It will be on our website, so you can find this address lots of different places, including, of course, on this video. So you'll see here, you can see our Staying Afloat banner. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see home, bidding, item sales, and then right here in the middle, you'll see about, fact, contact. So what you're going to want to do is hit register. You can also, if you go up here in the corner, you can hit register. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill out this registration with your first name, last name, phone number, email, password, etc. So I've already done mine previously, but I will just fill in a couple boxes just so you can see. Super simple. If you've ever registered for anything online, you've pretty much done this exact same thing. Whoop. And so you fill in all of this, and then you're going to make a password and confirm your password. Down here, you're going to see a little box. It's pre-checked, but you can uncheck it or just double check that it is checked off. And what that does is it says that you agree to pay the 3.5% transaction processing fee that we pay on every credit and debit card transaction. So for instance, if you bid on something and you win it and it's $100, then you will pay the $3.50 in addition to cover the thing, and so on and so forth. That's just the easiest math I could do in my head. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually go ahead and sign in because I have already registered. But know that once you go through here and you hit this register button, it'll bring you to the next page and allow you to put in your credit card information. Now, if you don't put in your credit card information, you cannot bid and you cannot get started with those lovely items that you're going to see. So you're going to want to do that right away. It also just saves you time later. So I'm going to log in. It's going to have you log in with your phone number. And the biggest reason that it does this is that, especially if you're doing bidding and such on your phone, then it will update you as you get outbid or should update a bid or something like that, and you'll see it constantly. Now, for those of you eagle-eyed viewers who just saw, the password that I typed is made up for this and will be changed. So don't think you can go in and bid me up on a bottle of wine or something. All right, so you'll see Celebrate Centerstage 2020, a virtual benefit to keep our theater afloat. And here's a video with my face in a very flattering expression. And here's some information, but where I'm going to pull your eye to right now is at the top where you see home donations and item sales. I see our golden ticket raffle, and you'll be able to get more info on that later. Donations is going to cover our Raise the Paddle Fund a Need, and it explains what we're raising funds towards, and you can donate as yourself or anonymously and submit. And you can do that, and we'll have some exciting updates going on with that throughout. But I'm going to draw your attention to the bidding tab. And what you're going to see here is it says items and my favorites. And right now it says items for preview only are the ones at the top, which you'll note is all of them because we have not yet opened our bidding. Now here's I can click in and say, for instance, I am interested in theater. I would type in theater and hit done. And look what comes up. The first three things are theater things. So I Lakewood Playhouse Village Theater favorited, and now I'm going to also favorite Tacoma Little Theater. And so what this does is you click on that little heart, you can click it on, is yellow, and when you click it again and it goes white, that means it's off your favorites list. What I can do now is I can go up to the top where it says items and my favorites. I can click on my favorites, and everything that I have favorited to bid on is now on this list. You can also remove things from this list with just one touch. What's really great about this is now when the bidding opens on the 20th, under my favorites, and immediately bid on all of the things that are of highest and keep my eye, especially on those things. So when I go back to item, you can add as many things to your favorites as you like. You go back through here and you'll stop here. It says 1 preview only, 2 preview only, 3 preview only. That's the number of each item. So if you're going through 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, it goes all the way through, but every so often it go through, you'll see a number that's missing. And when you see a number that's missing, that means that's a new item that we're going to reveal in the future. So for instance, just last night I was on here browsing, and Museum of Flight and the Tacoma Little Theater tickets were not on here yet. You can check every day because we're revealing new things every day right up until the auction launches on the 20th. So there you have it. That is kind of just the quick tutorial on how to go this. How to find what you want to find, mark your favorites. You can change if you're a list person versus a grid person, and there you have it. So we're going to leave you with that for today. Of course, if you have
All right, so hopefully you were able to follow along with Trista. Little did she know, whenever she got this job, that she was going to become a tech genius.
Absolutely.
So many of you are probably wondering what we are going to be doing for this season. It is a little bit unknown, but right now, we are planning on opening October 2nd. With social distancing in place, we're working behind the scenes, figuring out how to do that, figuring out how to keep the audience safe, but also figuring out how to keep our actors safe as well. That being said, we are excited to announce the season. I'm not going to do that, but we want to get your guesses as to what you think. I mean, if you're a panto person, what do you think the panto is going to be?
Yes.
And what other shows do you think that we have up our sleeves for the coming season?
Yeah, we'd love to hear. And if you're watching on Facebook, you'll see that you can hop onto the live chat on there. And we've got Helen Marion is on there, and she's there to chat with you and some of our board members. They would love to interact with you. So while you're watching us talk, you can talk to them, and if you have any questions or anything like that, they can actually shoot them to us with this extremely high-tech device that I have here. So keep in tune, and we're going to let you know how you can find out what's coming up for this season. And to clarify, as Angela said, there will be a season, and we are really excited about that. It is absolutely happening. You can have full confidence that we are doing everything we can to make sure that you get the complete set of content that you would normally get from Centerstage Theater through the course of a main stage season, even if it comes to you in some different ways. So yeah, we want to do that. And
I think that we, one of the main things that you need to keep in mind is that nothing is the same. So it might be slightly different, but we are really committed to bringing you quality professional theater.
Yes, we absolutely are. So we're going to go over a couple things right now. We're going to go over some of our giving level thank you. Oh, hang on one second. She's calling. So can you just talk? We're going to go over the giving level thank yous.
Oh, yes. So we came up with some great giving levels and great giving thank yous for the giving levels.
She wants to chime in and just talk about it. Is that okay if we let her?
Yeah.
I mean,
so I did tell a few people that we were going to have a special guest that was possibly calling in, and we think we've got the tech figured out.
All right. Okay. Yeah. You can patch her in whenever you're good. Go ahead.
Little Trista, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, no! I am on top of a roller coaster right now, but I had to call in. I simply couldn't miss this announcement. I wanted to let you know that we appreciate so much all of your support. Oh my goodness. We appreciate so much all of your support. And remember, there are special things that are going to be announced every single day, so be sure to check back. I have to keep my mask covered, of course. Be sure to keep checking back and vote and bid on things, and there may be something special for you from me. Who can say? Also, I am taking... Whoa! Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. I am taking contributions directly from BECU. My routing...
Did you cut out?
Yeah. About the direct contributions, that's you can just do the donations to the. We'll make sure that we send her a nice fruit basket or something like that. Yes. So okay, well, thank you so much, Dame. We really appreciate your time. Well, we are gonna go over our giving levels and our thank yous and everything like that. What we want to say is this. First of all, any amount you can give at any point in time is so appreciated. And to those of you who have been giving all along, especially since everything with the COVID crisis kicked in and we had to close our season early, we really appreciate you doing that. We really appreciate you coming to stand by our side. We were able to raise some money to kind of help fill in that gap for us earlier in May. I don't even know what month it is right now, to fill in that gap, and we really appreciate you being there for us. And that being said, we wanted to find some small ways to continue to say thank you. And so we just have some incentives, kind of think of them as just little special thank yous from us at Centerstage to you. So we're gonna go over those levels really quickly. We're gonna pull them up so that you can kind of see, and then we're gonna be reading as well so that we don't say the wrong thing, because that would be embarrassing. So starting at the $100 giving level, what you will get is a personal thank you message from Angela or myself. We do like spending a lot of time together, but we're not going to send them both at the same time. And then we have our next level, 250.
All right, so 250. We have your choice of a video message sent to the recipient of your choice. So if you have a granddaughter who wants to get a special message from the Dame, or from Brad Cerenzia, or from Helen Marion, who played Belle and who was made Marion this last season in our panto. One of the four characters that you see here, one of the actors would be happy to send you a special video message to the person of your choice.
Yes, and that is pre-recorded, so you can have it and you can keep it, and they can keep it forever and ever if they want. At the $500 giving level, you get 2 of these messages. So 1 video message each sent to the recipients of your choice. So for instance, maybe you have a nephew who absolutely loves Robin Hood and a spouse who gets a huge kick out of the Dame. You can have 1 sent to each of them, again, pre-recorded, so that they can keep it from that point onward.
At the $1,000 level, you get a half-hour virtual hangout with one of the previously mentioned characters, Robin Hood, Alana Dale from Robin Hood, or the Dame, or Maid Marian, or Belle. And you also get a half-hour video call Q&A with a couple of actors from this past season, Robin May Bakar or Colleen Bierstrom. So those are at the $1,000 level.
At the $2,500 level, you get, this is kind of my favorite, so everyone should give it this level because I just really want to do this, a post-show drinks and snacks in the lobby with myself, with Angela, and select cast members following one performance. So you will be able to kind of give your preference of shows in the season. We'll work to accommodate you as best as we can. And following one of the performances that you come to after everyone's kind of made their way out the door, you will have a special private reception with some of the cast members and some of the crew, myself and Angela, kind of hang out for about an hour afterwards and just get to know us and ask questions and just kind of hang out and have fun. Then in addition, you will get either the half-hour virtual hangout with any of the characters or the two video messages. So you can kind of pick between those, are interchangeable depending on which one you would prefer. But either one of those that you pick, you will also get the post-show drinks and snacks. So it's going to start getting complicated, so you might want to take notes from here on out.
So at the $5,000 level, you get sponsor credit for one show in the 2021 season. You get 2 season tickets. Then you get the post-show drinks and snacks with Trista and me and select members of the cast, and a half-hour virtual hangout with any one of the previously mentioned actors or characters.
Awesome, and we're almost there. At the $7,500 level, you get sponsor credit for the entire 2021 season, which includes VIP seats of your choice for each main stage show. So whichever performances of the shows that you decide to come to, you will have VIP seats of your choice. So you may want to have the same ones every show. Maybe you want to switch them up, and those are reserved. You will get the post-show drinks and snacks in the lobby and the half-hour virtual hangout with any of the previously mentioned actors and characters.
And there's got to be somebody out there at the $10,000 level. We just know there is, who believes in live theater, wants to see live professional theater continue to happen in the South Sound. So for the $10,000 level, you get top sponsor credit for the 2020-21 season, VIP seats of your choice for each main stage show, 2 additional tickets for each main stage show, the post-show drinks and snacks evening, and a half-hour virtual hangout with any one of the previously mentioned actors or characters.
So that's it. Those are our giving incentives. We're really excited. I had so much fun actually already from Giving Tuesday in May, recording some thank yous for some of our patrons. It was a really fun way to connect. And I know that our actors are on deck and really excited. The requests are starting to come in for which of the characters that they want to receive messages from or virtual hangouts with. So we're really excited about that. And speaking of our actors and artists, we have a little something from some of them.
Yes. So at Centerstage, we have over 52% of our expenses go to people. So those are the administration, the artistic people, but also our actors, our designers, our directors, and all of that. And so because people are so important to Centerstage, we thought it would be really nice for you to hear. You can hear us talk we can talk a lot about this theater because we love it so much. But we wanted to let you hear some pre-recorded videos from some of our actors. The first one is Bobby Catula, and you will probably recognize her as Mrs. Gottlieb from Dead Man's Cell Phone a couple of years ago. The next one is Joshua Gerard, who you have seen him in complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged, Robin Hood, and Rapunzel,
Bye Bye Birdie.
and Bye Bye Birdie. I think those are the ones that he's been
Joshua,
in.
you owe us a check for all those shows. No, I'm just kidding.
And then Jared McKell, which you probably haven't seen. Well, you haven't seen Jared on stage yet, but he is in the cast of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which we didn't get to do. But Jared has been coming to the shows for a long time, and he's a huge fan of Centerstage.
You've probably seen him in the lobby at some point.
So the 3 of those actors have recorded videos just to let you know how much Centerstage means to them.
Yeah, so we're going to show you those now.
I'm Bobby Catula. I'm a union stage, film, radio, television actress here based out of Seattle, and I've worked all over this country. I've worked at Village Theater, Fifth Avenue, Seattle Rep, Intiman, Seattle Children's Theater, out in New York, and Illinois. Anyway, I just wanted to say I had such a great time when I got hired to work at Centerstage doing Sarah Rule's Dead Man's Cell Phone. I was so impressed with Centerstage's ability to find the right people for the show. John Freaky's direction was incredible. And he worked with Trista and Angela to make sure that we had the right people for a very difficult play and a huge challenge for all of us. I had such an immense respect for Centerstage because their ability to not only focus on telling a story at the best ability they could, but the respect they had for the actors and for the artisans who created the props and the sets and the lights, but also the technicians. They worked so hard. And I loved being able to walk upstairs when I wasn't on stage and watch my fellow actors create such beautiful work on such a small little stage. You've got a jewel there in Federal Way, and I hope you continue and raise the money that's needed to help support these artisans and to keep telling the stories that we need to hear to help change our hearts. Thank you for the opportunity to work at Centerstage. Have a good evening tonight. Raise some money. Thanks.
Hey you guys, Joshua here, and I just wanted to say I love Centerstage. And I love Centerstage because not only do they produce top-notch, top-quality productions, but they're just a fun, great place to work at. I mean, from Trista to Angela and the interns, everybody just comes and gives their A-game. They come prepared to do their absolute best, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And I also love Centerstage because they have a tireless commitment to diversity, not just on stage, but in every facet of the theater making process, and I really appreciate that.
Oh, hi everyone! How are you doing? My name is Jared McKell, and I am a recent member of the Centerstage community, and I love this theater so much. It is one of my favorite places to go in the region for the arts or just entertainment in general. I have a long history with this theater as an audience member. For years now, I believe since about 2012 or so, but I can't tell for sure because it's been quite a while. I've been coming to the annual pantomime that is done by Centerstage Theater. This is a comedy where the audience is involved. There's a lot of regional jokes and the audience can boo and hiss and cheer on the good guys and can go up on stage and actually be in the show. I've had multiple opportunities to be in the show. I've been a part of the Old MacDonald Had a Farm joke that was done at the beginning of the second act a few times. I've also been called up on stage to be the evil witch's husband, which was an awesome time. And because of that, and because of how included I felt with the pantomime, I ended up seeking out a acting job with this theater. And when I went to see Hound of the Baskervilles this past October, I went up to Trista Duvall, who is the amazing artistic director of this theater, and I asked her how I could become more involved in the arts, either with this theater or with other theaters and companies in the area. And with that, I was able to get an audition and be cast in this year's show of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. It has been a pleasure and amazing time to audition and rehearse this show. It's an amazingly funny and great show, and I hope that we can get this show on for you all whenever that happens to show you the talent and the passion and the hilariousness of this great show. But I love this theater, and I will always have a special place in my heart for it as a theater that gave me a chance when I felt like an outsider to the theatrical world. And I just want to show to you all as audience members that this theater does care about its patrons and it cares about the people who come and see the shows, because I have felt that love and care myself. And so I hope that you all can continue to support the arts in the area, continue to support Centerstage, this amazing theater, and I hope that we can continue getting more audience members into this theater, because the workers here, Angela and Trista and everyone else, are so amazing and awesome and friendly people, and I want everyone to be able to experience it for themselves. But anyways, I'm going to get back to writing music. I will see you all on the stage.
I wonder how many people we have watching.
No, Angela said she would call me. I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh. Those testimonials were so special. They really make me feel emotional. Those beautiful videos, they make me excited as well. This new season. What is a community without culture? What is culture without art and theater? What is theater without audiences? And what are audiences without future ex-husbands? I was also going to... No, we have to cut back? No, but I'm not done! My routing number for BECU is 32...
Thank you for cutting. We love her, but she doesn't always follow direction the best. Anyway, it's fine. But any interested future ex-husbands are welcome to purchase tickets for the next canto. I think that's probably the most direct route to go to. So.
Or just donate to us.
Yeah, and we'll let her know.
Yeah.
The bigger the donation, the more likely to catch her eye. I'm just saying.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. So we had talked before about how we are working on our season, and part of the reason, you probably know, at this point in time, usually, we would have announced the season to you already, but at this point in time, usually, we wouldn't be like up to here trying to figure out the best and safest ways to perform live theater, right? So part of the deal is that we're kind of going through the processes. We're talking, the whole theater world is kind of just in this new place of figuring out what this is going to look like. And there have been really some lovely triumphs, some lovely moments of live art kind of overcoming all this adversity. And there have also been moments where shows or institutions that we're used to seeing have had to shutter or temporarily close. And we're watching that too. And it's really emotional, and there's been a lot going on. And that's part of the reason that we really feel like we just have to say, okay, we're doing this, and it may look different, and it may be a little different, but what's not going to be different is that quality live theater from the South Sound that you're going to be able to see, that we're going to be there in King County, South King County, still making this theater happen. So in regards to our upcoming season, right now, it's a mystery. That's right. We teased you for a mystery. It's not a mystery to me. I know. I'm just kidding. I really do. But what we're going to do is, some of you may be watching on our Facebook page right now. Hi, Mom. Some of you
Hi,
may
Nana.
be... Oh, yeah, and Nana. Hi, Nana. Big shout out to my Nana, the best person in the world. And then we've also got some people on our Max Giving site. So if you're on our Max Giving site, then you already know where to be to discover the shows that are going to be going up next season. If you're not on there, you can... I could rattle off the URL, but I don't need to, because it should be scrolling above my head or below. Below. It's not above my head. It's right somewhere here, below
Lower
my
thirds.
head. It's
Lower thirds.
It's a lower third. It's an
I've learned
industry
that.
term that we
Yeah.
just learned. Yes, thank you. So it will be there, so you can go there. And starting tomorrow, we're going to be announcing one of the shows from next season in no particular order. We're going to put them in a hat, shake them up, and pull them out, and you're going to be able to see every single day one of the shows that's going up for next season. And by the time this fundraiser wraps, we will in fact be selling our season tickets, and so you can hop on those.
Actually, we won't be selling our season
I'm just
tickets.
kidding,
don't
I lied.
think. We don't know if we will be selling our season tickets
We
or
will
not,
be
because
soon after that.
we're
This is what
waiting
happens when you
on-
don't rehearse.
Yeah, we're waiting on our graphics, but we may be selling them without graphics because you don't need graphics. You know you want to support us.
Yes.
So definitely keep an eye out on our Facebook page, because we will definitely make the announcement on when season tickets go on sale. And then also keep an eye on our website. We'll be sending out emails. If you're not on our email list, give us a call at the office. Get something to write down. The number is 253-661-1444. Give us a call, leave a message. Because of COVID, we are actually not in the office very much, but we do have, through modern technology, the ability to check voicemail. So we are checking that. So if you would like to get in on our newsletter, give us a call and say, hey, I want to get on your newsletter email list, and we will get you taken care of. And then we'll be having different emails going out about that.
And you will get emails from the lovely Helen Marion, who sends apparently such magical emails, which, I mean, I'm not surprised, but we often get patrons who tell us that they look forward. I don't think I've ever had anyone say, I look forward to a mass emailing every week, except for from us, and it's because of Helen. So thank you, Helen, for being amazing. And if you want to get on that train, then definitely hop on there with us. And now, we may not have the graphics, so maybe we're not officially, but once you hear the season and you're super excited to be part of this amazing new frontier in live theater, you can still call us and just tell us you want a season ticket. We'll figure it out.
We'll make sure. Yeah, we'll make sure that
we take care of you.
Yes,
but you won't be disappointed. I'm really, really excited about what started as a kind of a daunting challenge has turned into something quite fun to figure out and to kind of see how we can do this and how we can maybe continue to make theater widely accessible to people, regardless of what's going on a year from now, 2 years from now.
Yeah, and speaking of that, one of the options that we're looking at is the live streaming. And if you happen to be really interested in that and would love to donate towards the live streaming costs, because it is going to cost us some, we would be happy to take your donation. Also, one of the reasons that we're actually kind of excited about having to live stream is that one of the things that we are working towards is making theater accessible to everyone. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of times we did our sensory friendly performance back in the Panto for Robin Hood, and we are working more towards that. And sometimes there are barriers for those who have disabilities that they aren't able to actually get to the theater and enjoy live theater. So we are excited to really further investigate and are hoping to continue to offer live stream even once we can be in the same room together and we can give each other hugs and high fives and all of that. We are looking forward to being able to serve our patrons and those art lovers who aren't able to get to the theater. So we're kind of theater people. We take lemons and make lemonade, and we are so excited about that.
Yes, we are. Oh, she's calling again.
Again?
Yeah, no,
wonder
she's
where she
calling
is this time.
Yeah, I have no idea. But she said she sent me a text first. Said something about something this season. She does these long something about the season and room for the. I don't know. It's fine. Just catch where it's fine. Last time. We'll do it one more time. It's fine.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for having me back. Yes, I was watching your live stream. I do indeed have a lot going on. I've got a lot going on, but I'm sure, if you ask nicely, I can move a few things around in my schedule and be available whenever and wherever and whatever, because I'm sure you're going to need me, right? I have a lot going on. But, contact me ASAPDQ and I will try to make myself available to fit you into my agenda. Yes? Hello? Are we...
Yeah,
Are we disconnected again?
Hello.
They keep hanging up on me. I did all of this for them. That's all right. We love you, Centerstage. Goodbye, Trista. Goodbye, Angela. Back to you.
Bye. Thank you, my dear.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's really nice. She really gets around.
I know. Was she on the beach then?
I don't know. Yeah, I could swear. I mean, I need to talk to her travel agent because I need to know how this is being done so quickly and safely.
She does not need donations to her.
Yeah, she seems to be doing just fine. So maybe anything you were gonna send us instead.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't let her know that we said that though.
She's probably not watching anyway.
No, she'll watch to see herself.
True.
You know that
True,
she
but
will.
yeah.
Yeah, she needs to keep her brand on lock.
Yes.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
So let's see. We've got some other things to talk about.
Oh, the live stream Wednesday night.
Oh yes, the live stream
The
Wednesday
important
night.
one.
Oh, speaking of, hang on, sorry. This part obviously we're just blah, blah, blah. If you are on our Max Giving website right now, the bidding is now officially open. It was meant to open when we kicked off at 6 o'clock, but we had a little glitch. It is open now. So you can go and scroll through and look at those auction items, start bidding now, get in early. And you can also start saving to your favorites now so that you can keep track of the things that you like the best. You can, of course, start to give towards our fund need now as well. And that's where we were talking about the different giving incentive levels. And you'll see on the page on our fund need that what we've done is we have taken the portion of the money that we need to raise that will be going towards people. And Angela talked earlier about how much of our money goes towards people. And so this is our actors and directors, I think specifically is what we're, our contractors. So obviously that's a really big chunk of what you see on stage. And so our Fund a Need is going to be going directly towards that. So if you give in the Fund a Need, not only will you be eligible for those incentives at those levels that we talked about, but also that money is going directly to that major chunk of our expenses. And so if you want to hop on there, you can do that as well. If you want to just start with bidding and then hop on there towards the end, that's great too.
Yeah, we'll be doing the live stream portion on Wednesday night, and we're actually going to be doing a virtual raise the paddle. So we're a little nervous about this. We're not going to lie. So if you know that you are going to give us $10,000,
Yes.
Wait until Wednesday night so that we can be really excited on camera.
Yes.
Unless, of course, you just really want to give it to us. We will accept it at any time. Also, like Trista said, we are doing the Fund a Need. We've got a $25,000 goal of a $35,000 total to go towards the actors and the directors. That almost covers that portion of it. Also, on the bidding, I don't know if you have realized this because it just opened, but if you are signed up to get text messages, I know Mike Bragato is he is a Max Giving guru. And
That's our board president.
Yes, our board president. He actually said, because he's used this before, that if you're bidding and somebody outbids you, you're going to get a text message. So we would love to see, we don't have the energy of the in-person, but we would love to see those bids going back and forth. Speaking of board, I do want to take
As in the board, not we're bored.
The board, yeah, we're not bored. Hopefully you're not either.
Speaking of board.
We just, you probably realize this, but we are governed by a board of directors. And the board of directors for Centerstage, they take on the fundraiser. And so they've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, donating baskets and getting donations. We also want to say a huge shout out to Julie Kissick-Malloy, who is our development manager. Those of you, because she actually started right after Let There Be Love, and then COVID happened. So Julie hasn't even been able to really see very many shows. So she's been working tirelessly getting the marketing, and Helen has been working on the marketing as well. So we really couldn't do it without all of the board members. I'm loath to mention them all because I know I will forget someone. So to the board of directors, thank you so much for all that you do for us and making the decision to continue doing live theater and keeping Centerstage open, because it is going to be very scary in the next few months or the year. So we're just really grateful for all of their help and their guidance.
Yes, we definitely are. Thank you. So do we want to tease the live auction items for Wednesday night?
Yes.
Yes. So Wednesday night, the 24th at 6 p.m., same time, same place. If you're on the Max Giving site, then jump on there. If you're on Facebook, that's good too. If you want to be like some people we know who remain unnamed, who like to have multiple screens in front of them, then that's good too. You can be on the Max Giving and you can be on the Facebook doing live chat and all that good stuff.
And on your phone.
And on your phone, yeah, and on all the things. I have my phone right now. I don't want to put it up because I don't feel like the name on my phone cover should be seen if they're not giving us money. You know what I mean? Like no free clout is what I'm saying. Yeah. So we want to go over some of those live auction items. So now these are live auction items, which means they will only be auctioned off live on the live stream in the moment on Wednesday night.
And you can only get them through us.
Yes.
They are unique to Centerstage.
I defy you to find these anywhere else. And now someone's going to try, but I don't care because you won't. We're going to be auctioning them off then. You can only bid on them during the live stream, and you can only win them during the live stream. So we've got 3, and we're going to go over them real quick. The first one is your name in the holiday panto. So every year, we do our panto. It is I refer to it as our signature move. It's like our thing that Centerstage is super well known for, aside from general fabulousness. We do a fairy tale every year of a different title, a different type, and people come. It sells out every year. It's so much fun. It is a family tradition for, I mean, at least half the people who come every year, if not more, who all come. And so you can get your name in the panto. So have we decided yet if it's going to be a visual or an audio reference?
We haven't decided whether it's going to actually be on the set or if a mention is, your name is mentioned.
But we'll know by Wednesday.
Yes.
So stay tuned, because I will be, because we haven't decided yet. It kind of depends on where the direction the script is going in. Whatever suits it the best and will be kind of the biggest bang for your buck. So there's that.
The second live auction item that we will be doing is a walk-on part for the panto. And this is whoever the highest bidder is, they will be able to come one night and have one person join them. And they get to do a cameo appearance in the panto. This last year we had, I know there's a picture, I think our friend Gloria Hunt is actually in the picture on the Max Giving website, but it's just an opportunity for you to see behind the scenes and get to work with the actors for a night, and then you can get your friends to come see and you can say you've been on a Centerstage in a Centerstage production. Yes. So that one was really popular last year. We're hoping, if you want that, be sure and tune in Wednesday night and start the bidding, and we're hoping to get that bid way up.
Because that one will sell. It always does. And and we've had people, like Gloria and Phil, who are just kind of like, yeah, let's just give it, and then we had a great young man named Robbie who has done lots of theater, and he got a kick out of it as well, and we barely had to tell him what to do. He was like, totally the champ. So it doesn't matter what level of experience you have, and it's a lot of fun. And then your friends and family can all come that night and buy their tickets for that night and see you on stage. We take good care of you, and you'll look awesome. And the final thing that we're going to be auctioning off, and this is a physical item. So we're kind of excited because we haven't done anything like this before. If you have been a fan of the panto for anywhere from 1 to 13 years, you will be very familiar with a certain scene that tends to happen in Act 2 having to do with ghosts. Sometimes ghouls, but usually ghosts, wherein a very famous panto bench appears on stage, being carried by a man in a dress, and we proceed to use it as the centerpiece for an entire much beloved scene that I know my children still reenact on a fairly regular basis and have for years. And we have actually taken the original panto ghost bench and we have had it refinished, really nicely done, sanded
Not
down,
too nice,
painted.
though.
Well, nicer than I mean,
it
in the
was.
panto. I don't know. Sanded, painted. It's very lovely, super cute, neutral. Will fit anywhere in your house. And as someone who's really into my home's decor, that's like a big deal for me. And it has been signed by dames past. Not only our recent ones, but some that you haven't seen for a while.
I think we have at least 4 dames
yeah,
on there.
Yeah, that we've had before. So that's pretty special. And that is obviously a one-of-a-kind item, and we will be auctioning that off on Wednesday night. So if that's something you're interested in, you definitely have to tune in. And like I said, it's the only one of its kind. It's the original panto ghost bench. Whatever will we do this coming year, we're going to have to just start all over again.
And it also has a plaque on it too.
Yes.
So inscribed.
That's right.
And
So
we
we're not
want
messing around.
to say a quick shout out to Fast Signs.
Yes,
they
thank you.
they donated the plaque for us. So we were very very grateful to them.
Yes, we appreciate it. So we're really excited to auction that off. And I don't know, I might make my husband bid on that. He might laugh at me if I don't know. We'll see. How much do you let me, babe? Yeah. So those are our live auction items.
So Wednesday night, 6:00,
Yes.
same place that you're at right now watching this. Please, if you love me and love Trista, show up and bid, raise the paddle, even if you're only going to give $25 when we get to that level, because we know, you will also get to see some really exciting performances, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wednesday's going to be packed. So today we want to say a special thank you to Mamches Productions. We thank you so much. This has been such a crazy ride figuring out how to do this, and they have come alongside us and said, we will do this with you and for you. They're trying to make me laugh right now. With you and for you, and we want to give back to the arts community, and this is a pretty phenomenal way to do so. I gotta say, when this whole thing started off and we knew we were gonna do a live auction, was kind of like, so I don't know, like your phone in your living room. And I was like, I think it's going to be more complicated than that. So,
it is.
Yeah, and it is. So just Angela and I intercut with kind of these other pre-recorded videos. And of course, our live correspondent, the Dame, is so much technology that I don't even understand what's happening right now.
Words like iframe.
Yeah, I don't know. People were sending us emails and texting me like, so Greek, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I will Google that. I don't know. And on Wednesday night, we are partnering with Seattle Lives and the Canvas Event Center and PNTA, and a huge shout out to them as well. They have been dreams as well, and we are putting together something really fantastic because the space we have at our disposal there allows for safe social distancing, which means we can bring other people in. So aside from just seeing Angela and I live, which we know is like probably the highlight, like honestly, of like your month, probably, I don't know. You'll also get to see several performers. Oh gosh, I don't want to forget anybody, but you will get to see Pratik Shah and Timothy Duvall performing a scene from Let There Be Love. You will see Taylor Davis, who we haven't seen in a while, and she's going to be performing. Jacob Tice, who was our Watson this past year, is going to be performing. Cassie Jo Fastivend, who you saw in the Panto, and she was in Pajama Game, is going to be performing an original song. Jesse Selick of Panto fame this past year as Alana Dale and Rapunzel the year before will be singing, and Joshua Girard will be singing as well. So we're really excited about that. These are going to be great. Full lighting, sound, the whole deal. It's going to be like you're there in your living room with them. And of course, Angela and I, those live action items, the Raise the Paddle, more videos from artists. It's going to be, I'm not actually sure how we're going to fit it all in. That's not hyperbole. I actually have to figure out how to tighten up that script. So join us for that. And also, if you weren't able to tonight, we want to emphasize we have a very generous donor who is willing to donate $5 per photo of you and yours in some sort of nautical inspired attire. So that may be, I don't even know what I'm wearing yet, but that may be something, as Helen was saying earlier, she's like, I don't know if I'm going to go pirate or like full sailor or just general like Riviera vibes, like how I'm going to, but any of those things, tag us on Facebook or on Instagram so that it will pop up in our feed. And for every one of those that come up to $5,000.
500.
I'm sorry, $500. 500. That would be so many pictures.
The anonymous
1,000 people. $500.
Just had.
Dear anonymous donor.
I'll do another 500.
And Mamches just said they'll do another 500. So up to $1,000. My heart.
Yay.
Thank you so much. So up to $1,000. Now I'm not quite as much of a liar. $5 for every picture that you tag of you in your nautical wear. And I don't do math very well. What's that? 200 pictures, up to 200 pictures, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say, do that when you tune in to the live stream. Yes. I majored in musical theater, so I don't, like I got good grades or whatever, but so go ahead and tag yourself. It's been a long day. Go ahead and tag yourself in that nautical wear. Tag us in a picture of yourself in that nautical wear, and up to $1,000. $5 for every picture. You're giving money. I mean, you're dressing cute and giving money to us. That's awesome. So do that. I think I'm gonna put on my pirate dress. I have a legit pirate dress. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah. So we just want. I think that's almost all
we
that
just have the one fun little tag that I made.
The fun little tag. What I don't know.
It's
what
the
that
actor
is.
reel.
Oh right,
I'm really,
right.
delighted
yes.
with it.
But before we finish and see this, this is a lot of fun.
Yes.
We just want to say thank you. If you've come to see our shows, you know that we love you. We miss you. We are so, from the bottom of our hearts, we are humbled by the emails that we've received, the donations we've received. We do need to raise $35,000. That's what we lost whenever we weren't able to do our last two shows. That was the projected income. So just from the people who have donated their time to help us with this, and the people who have sent donations, we hope you know how much we appreciate it. We believe that theater is is a vehicle to change change our lives. And so it's in our mission statement, and we want to continue changing lives. And I think there are some exciting things that are going to be happening with Centerstage that will hopefully make a difference and make this a better world, because, right now we need a better world. Yeah. So thank you so much for believing in us and helping us support artists of all races and types.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Speaking of artists, this is a fun little. I'm going to let Trista kind of intro this, but it's a lot of fun.
I am really excited about this. So I asked some of our artists to send us, as you know, because of social distancing, no one is doing in-person auditions right now, but some commercial work and film work is still happening, or people are auditioning in anticipation of next season. So we're being asked to do a lot of self-tapes, and that's just what it sounds like, which is where you set up kind of like this, except way lower tech, where you set up your phone or your computer and you kind of put it on yourself like a selfie, and you make a video of yourself trying to do a monologue or read a scene or sing a song. And of course, the end result that you send out always ends up being pretty good and polished and looks, very professional and like you've got it all together. But as you know, life happens, and there are things that get in the way, and sometimes we just screw up, and unlike Angela and I today, you can't just laugh it off and keep going because it's an audition. So some of our fabulous actors sent in these videos of their messy up, so they're bloopers, as it were, and we strung them together and made something for you to enjoy. So enjoy this, and then we'll say one last goodbye, and then we'll be done for the night. Okay, so
This was so fun.
I know, I never get sick of watching it, and I just thank you so much to all those actors. I'd reel you off, but if I forget one, I'll feel terrible. But thank you for being vulnerable and sending those to us. I can't tell you how many actors I asked, and they said, "Oh no, I delete those immediately." Yeah. And I said, "Well, go into then I go into the recycle bin and I delete them from there too." So thank you for doing that. We did have a couple quick questions as we're wrapping up. A couple people missed the season ticket spiel, so. We will be announcing the season over get on this, if you get on the Max Giving page, the address to which is scrolling beneath. Hop on there starting tomorrow. In no particular order, we'll be announcing the shows for next season. And then as far as season tickets go.
So season tickets will go on sale soon, but definitely stay tuned. Check our Facebook page, call the office and ask us, and we'll get back to you. Leave a message.
Yes,
please leave a message because we aren't able to answer in person.
Yes.
And so we'll be sending out an email also. So they'll be going on sale soon. As soon as we know exactly what the shows are.
And we are talking a 5-show season, just like always. Main stage season. We've got some other fun little things that we are working on throughout the season, but because of all the balls in the air and all that kind of stuff, we're not sure what those are going to look like. But I can tell you that we've actively been in meetings about them already. But that 5-show main stage season that you know and love is what we're going to be selling tickets for, and it is what we are putting blood, sweat, and tears. literal tears to figuring out how we can bring you that same content. I speak mostly for myself.
A lot of sleepless nights for Trista.
Sleepless nights finding the right script. And then we had another question about the raffle tickets, which we hadn't. We've got two different kinds of raffles.
Yes.
And those are physical. Those are both, well, physical-ish items.
Yeah, so the golden ticket is on sale now. It's $50, and Cedar Brook Lodge has donated an overnight stay with dinner and breakfast, I believe.
so, yeah.
And so what will happen is for the golden ticket, you can purchase that. If you go up to the top of the Max Giving site, I believe it's under sales. So click on that, and $50 gets you your name put into that drawing. And we will actually draw that on Wednesday night, probably right after the live stream, because we'll still be selling them, and we will contact the winner and post the winner. And then we have raffle tickets for $5, and this is just like your regular raffle if you're in person. $5. Shelley Pauls has gathered
Queen
a
of
bunch.
Federal Way,
Yes,
Shelley Pauls.
she is gathering a bunch of gift cards. So it'll be a basket of gift cards for Federal Way businesses, because we are housed in Federal Way, and we really want to support Federal Way businesses because we love it there. So so those are the raffles. So you can just purchase those, add them onto your bill, and your credit card will be charged. Also, you've noticed when you signed up for the Max Giving, if you haven't already, there is an option to cover the administrative fee or the credit card fee. I think it's 3%. So that helps us out too, because if you're using credit cards, if you know anything about business, we have to pay an additional 3% on your purchase. So if you are willing to help us out with that, that would be great. It is totally optional. You decide if you want to do that or not.
Yes, and when you if you rewatch the registration video, it gets covered on that as well, if you see that on our page. Last quick question we had, somebody asked what the difference between regular raffle and golden ticket is, and what it basically is the typical raffle is $5, so a lot of times people will come and they'll kind of say, okay, give me 2 of those, give me 3, 5, whatever. With the golden ticket, because the raffle ticket price is higher, fewer people enter. So it's that the golden ticket kind of refers to your higher chances of winning this really great prize. And if you're not familiar with Cedar Brook Lodge, it is a really great prize.
I haven't been.
Oh, man, you should enter the raffle.
Yeah.
I've been a couple of times. It's fantastic. You don't even know you're in civilization. I mean, it's like you're in the middle of enchanted woodlands, and all the food is so good, and the breakfast is all you can eat, which is only problematic if you're me and eat too much and then regret it for the next 3 hours. But then I did it the next day anyway, so oh well. But it's lovely. They have a spa on site. The grounds are just absolutely gorgeous. So we are really grateful to them, and we really encourage you to check out their website if you're kind of on the fence about the golden ticket, because you're going to want to buy one. They're really fantastic. So I'm just going to do a real quick check and make sure we covered all. This is very high tech, me checking my phone to make sure.
We also want to give, while she's checking, we want to give a huge shout out to Helen Marion, who is manning our live chat.
Yes.
And also Chelsea Moniz, who is one of our stage managers, who is keeping the board members in check
thank you.
At the office. They are there. Also, for the next few minutes, I don't know exactly how long they're going to be there, but if you have questions, we forgot to tell them this at the beginning, you can call the office. There is a live person at the office.
Actual person.
So probably for about the next 15 or 20 minutes, if you have questions, give the office a call, 253-661-1444. But yes, thank you so much to the board members who are there, and to Mo and Helen, and again to Julie, and also a quick shout out to Susan McKenzie, who has done an amazing job of loading procuring all of the items, gathering them together, taking pictures of them, the descriptions and everything else. So she is.
We did get some intel that for some people on the live stream, they were having audio issues with the actor blooper reel. So as soon as we wrap this, we're going to go on our site and we're going to post it right directly on Facebook, and maybe even on the Max Giving site, because why not? So give it 10-15 minutes and then hop back on, because you definitely don't want to miss that, because it's going to be 15-20 minutes as my technician is shaking his fist at me. Give it a minute and you'll be able to see that, because you don't want to miss it. It's really, really fun. So we'll post that ASAP, and sorry for anyone who's having technical issues. I think that's everything. 1 minute left. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for supporting live professional theater in Federal Way, and we will see you in October.
We'll see you on Wednesday. Then we'll see you in October.
There you go.
Bye.